Hey guys, thanks for tuning back into the channel. Today we're going to talk about engraving on leather. This is something I've been working with a little bit recently and I think it's really neat, so I want to show you guys what I did. One of my friends from church brought me a big patch of leather and he wanted me to engrave our church logo on it for a little money or change pouch that the church could use. So here's everything I did to make it. I started by opening a blank xTool Studio document and then hitting import, here this little plus button, and finding the logo. Once I inserted the logo, as you notice it's a transparent background, so I don't have to worry about removing the background, but I do want to make this logo dark. So one thing that I can do is I can hit adjust, and then once I get to the adjustments tab, the way I always like to make something very dark is just to remove all the brightness on it. So take that down to -50 and notice it turned it black. So that's what I want there. Next, after measuring up the piece of material, I know that I want this logo here to be about 8 inches wide. And so this aspect ratio is locked, so whenever I change the width, the height moves as well. So it's going to be 8 inches wide and 2.458 inches high. Okay, here comes one of the toughest parts about the engravings, is trying to figure out what power, percentage, and speed in millimeters per second is needed for the perfect type of engraving. One thing that I like to use is this unknown materials guide, but for it to work you need to have what type of engraver you have. So I have an xTool D1 Pro 10 watt, so it'll use this 10 watt in conjunction with the type of material to give me the suggested power and speed. So I can click on it, type in leather, and then it's all about just trying to find the right piece of material that's closest to what you have. So this one looks pretty close. It's a very light brown piece of leather, so I'm going to hit apply here and see if it changes my speed and power. So it suggests a 50% power and an 80 millimeters per second. That doesn't sound too crazy, and you can go online and see what some other creators have done in the past to see what they recommend. So after I get my logo on here, I've made it black, I've got the correct power and speed that I want, I can preview my engraving. So here's how it thinks it will look on that piece of material. And this is a pretty new feature that I think is very cool. Okay, now let's turn down the framing speed so we can see it, and then hit frame. I always recommend to frame whatever project you have multiple times just to make sure it looks right. And this one looks pretty good. Alright, let's start this engraving. I've got this engraving at 10 times the normal speed, just kind of so you can see how it goes back and forth, and then it'll make the final product. It's really satisfying to see, but it does smell pretty rough, so be sure that you have some good ventilation wherever you're engraving at. So I've got my air assist turned on as well, so any ash or anything that comes from the engraver, it will just blow it out of the way so it doesn't mess up the engraving. So here's how it looks like when it first finished. I want to use a damp cloth to pat it down to make sure that I don't get any black marks on the piece of leather. And it actually done pretty good. There weren't many marks to have to pull off of this piece. So here's how it looked. I'm very happy with how it turned out. It's very dark and very legible, and I like it. So here was the final product. It's how the bag looked. I think it really turned out good, and my friend that gave me the piece of leather, he was very happy about it. He sewed all the way around the bag and then put the zipper on the top. So that's how I made this money pouch using leather and my laser engraver and xTool Studio. So if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments section below and I'll try to get to them as quick as possible. If you could, I'd love it if you'd like and subscribe to my channel, because that helps me know you guys enjoy the content and that you want to see more in the future. So just check out my channel to see some more fun videos about xTool and laser engraving in general. And I hope everybody has a great rest of your day and happy engraving.